Robin of Locksley survived the burning sands of faraway lands as he served his role in the unforgiving Crusades. He emerged unscathed from deadly skirmishes just to become an exile and face mightier enemies in his own home country. After his previous hideout in Silwich, which was razed to the ground, the forests of Sherwood granted refuge to him and his retinue, while its new rulers threatened all. King Richard the Lionheart's untimely demise plunged England into chaos and left roving bands and their petty warlords free to fight amongst themselves for territory and influence. The Sheriff of Nottingham, a murderer and usurper, exploiting the pervasive lawlessness, pillages one area after another, increasing his power and leaving the poor residents of Sherwood at the mercy of wild fate.
Okay, y'all, so this is Robin Hood, Sherwood Builders, that we're taking a look at today by Mean Astronauts. It's an action-adventure RPG with base-building elements and a little bit of survival mechanisms. So, jump in. So we're headed to the town. Of course, you got to pick up a stone, don't you know? So this is our map and stable master. Map and stable. This right here is the tutorial. So it'll tell you all the stuff that you need to know about the game as you go along. They'll open up when you find something new. And you can always go into, I think it's options or into your own options for the character. And I believe you can look back at the tutorials. So here's the introduction. Robin Hood's main goal is to liberate the 4 regions in Central Europe from the role of Sheriff of Nottingham and his followers. Achieving a score of 40% reputation in a region unlocks the ability to start its main story quest, whose successful conclusion ultimately liberates them. And then, while exploring a region, you'll encounter events and quests that will bring you closer to completing the adventure's main goal. Some of them include saving village residents from execution, escorting them, stuff like that. Attacking convoys, warehouses, and tax collectors. Defending people against corrupt knights, ruthless soldiers, forest raiders, and many other threats. And this is just your character development and your skill points and all that good stuff. Of course, you can read when you get this and you get into it, you can read the tutorial and find out more about that.
Please, look out for yourself when you're out gathering the herbs.
Very funny. I've been locked in a tower once, and now there's no end to the jokes.
Jokes? Me? My dearest, I'm only a simple outlaw. I know nothing of jokes.
Just like I know nothing of herbs. Come here, simple outlaw. I've missed you.
And I have missed you, Marian.
Going back to your woes, Little John has been teaching me how to swing a blade properly. Anyone who gets too close will now find themselves a head shorter.
I'm just so happy that there is voice acting. That's really nice. Nice touch. Thank you for doing that. Of course, we gotta get all the things. This is for us. Repair tools. Yarrow bin. Yes, take all the things. We'll worry about inventory later. Take it all. You can always use more food. Well rested. So that just tells us how to sleep. All that good stuff. I already know how. Since I played this earlier. Here's our chest. Nothing in it. Equip the sword. Is there anything else? And then we'll equip the headpiece. Owl. Go to the top. We got these two chatting.
Sometimes I dream of
This
a life
box.
with no point.
Looks like food.
Are you saying you trade your bow for a silver spoon? Only if the spoon comes with an unlimited supply of bacon.
Honey compress. We need it. Can always use food. Yarrow bin, sure, why not?
Take on the best feather for fletching. No question. Duck feathers.
Ale, of course we need ale.
Balance of stability
And mead, of course we
duck
need mead.
feathers. I've always favored goose feathers for their durability and consistent flight.
Some of the stuff in here kind of reminds me of The Witcher 3. I'm not exactly sure why.
We're not racing
Like
arrows,
some
my
of the
friend.
like the
It's about control and accuracy.
the way it works,
Provide just that.
like certain shapes of the interface, the way the interface is, something about it just is reminiscent to me of The Witcher 3. And I can't quite put my finger on it. What do we got here? So the well we can use for hydrating. Remember to regularly check your indicators for hunger and thirst. Okay, so those 2 diamonds. Simple food items can be found in the world or bought from traders. Food and hydration. Water is simple. We use this well, I believe. Okay, we got a water bottle. We'll use that to keep ourselves hydrated. Yes, pick up the salt. We're gonna pick up all the things.
I always worry when you're away from home for long, Robin.
My good friar, the sheriff will face death well before I do.
Haughty as always, I'm just glad to see you in good health, friend.
Don't worry, we're not in danger this time. We're safe here.
Nothing I can do after the nightmare that the Crown's men brought
Friar
on
Tuck
us
is
and our
goofy.
old home.
This time they won't run into us. We're well hidden. I saw to that.
The previous settlement was so goodly. I know you all too well, you crafty fox. I'm aware you're scheming to fight back.
What matters is everyone made it out alive. After I defeated Black Henry and freed Marion, the sheriff completely lost his composure. I must stop the enemy before he becomes too powerful.
The enemies, the king and sheriff, don't stop at their own henchmen. You constantly hear about ever more scoundrels plaguing the surroundings of Nottingham.
King's allies grow in numbers. Some are bought with land assignment, others threatened with death and confiscations. We must weaken the grip of the king and the sheriff if we are to feel safe here.
Definitely, Robin. Recently, Little John had his shirt cut. We can't take risks like that.
He'll recover. You know him. We each have our crosses to bear.
Well said.
get your shirt
You
cut.
may be right. This settlement seems secure.
This time no one will find us. Time to let an arrow loose right into the beast's heart.
I believe you, dear Robin, but before you do that, you must regain your strength. Setting up a new village is exhausting work. Eat something, have a drink, rest in your home. We'll talk later.
Okay, so equipment and inventory. It's I, okay. Also for tab, you can do that. And that's our backpack. So it looks like we need to eat food and drink water. And we need to pick up stones. Because I know, as in everything else, we're going to use it probably for crafting. The art of trade. So this is our trader. So this tells you about how to trade and all that good stuff. We'll worry about it at another time. Maybe not right at this moment. Food. So this is where you cook. There you go. Cooked some of that. Equip some food because we need to eat. might need to eat all the food. I don't know. Depends on how much it takes. Yeah, so you can see in the diamond to the left, the second one while we're eating, it's going up in the like a different shade of green, like a brighter shade of green. So that's how you know what's going on with your hunger. It looks like we really need some water because water is blinking red now. So let's drink our bottle of water. And we're hydrated. Now let's get some more water. And we'll equip it. So it's ready to go the next time around. Go down here. Yes, take those things. They may be Marian's. I don't know. We need it. There's beer there. We need it. And now we'll take a rest. Save it right here. And let's wake up in the middle of the day. It'll be brighter. Maybe we can see a little better. Anything else? Did I miss anything? Maybe not. Okay, let's go talk to Tuck.
Have you already managed to get some rest? Good friend, it'll never cease to amaze me how little sleep you need. This can't be healthy.
It's good for you, as long as you have water instead of wine, good friar.
I'm not swayed by this. Besides, those who sleep don't sin. I'll keep my wine.
I knew how you'd
Tuck
react.
is a boozer.
Take it easy, Tuck. Your cask supply is safe.
I should think so. It's a strategic reserve for a time of crisis.
Certainly. Not another word.
I take it you slept so well, you misplaced your weapon. Where is your bow?
This time I didn't lose anything. I broke it during a hunt. We've had so much work with building a new village that I haven't had time to craft a new one yet.
The forest hasn't been kind to us of late. The worst is behind us, however, and now you can take to making your bow in peace. Grab a hatchet and fell a few trees. The wood should suffice for both the bow
Tuck really
and
likes
the
to talk
arrows.
with his
I have
hands.
a hemp cord here that should do
It's
as a
good though. It's all
bowstring.
good.
That's all the help I need. Thank you, Tuck.
I know how much you value your weapon. See to crafting it, but be right back. Our village needs your help.
Okay, so we need to get our bow. So we need to get, it looks like pine wood. Let's figure out where to go. I don't think we need to be crossing this bridge right here, but I mean, I guess we can. We can still get there. Nah, let's go back. And let's take the river. Yeah, I meant to do that. We just wanted to see the river, you know. You need to check out the water in this game. There's the water. Okay, there are no trees right here. So I guess we have to go to the specific spot where the exclamation mark is on the map. So that there's a couple of dudes that kind of wander around that don't talk to you. And I wish they would, but they don't. I think they might just be like builders. but they don't really have anything to do with you. I kind of want the devs to add that. And we just picked up some hemp, which that's kind of cool. So this is one of our hunting abilities. Press R to use it. Yeah, something about this really reminds me of The Witcher 3 for some reason. Let's equip our wood axe and then cut down this pine. Acquiring resource. This just tells us how to mine. I'm not going to really read it in depth because I've already looked at it, but you'll get the gist once you see it. So basically, if you hit the tree at the right time, you can cut the wood faster. I know this is riveting, especially since I know you probably haven't seen wood cutting in any other video game before, right? Crafting and character development tutorial is popping up for us. So it's just talking about how we can develop our character and how you can also get, I thought that was cool that you can pick up skills just by finding those scrolls in the game, and that's another way to pick up skills. So I thought that was kind of cool. Pick up the wood. Okay. We've got the wood. Now we need to make the bow. And now we need to make some arrows. Because if we have a bow and no arrows, what's the point? And for each set of arrows you make, it makes 40. And it looks like you can stack more than 40 because I made 2, we made 80, and we just put a whole thing of 80
How have you been getting along with Tuck while I'm away?
Lately, he got the crazy
now we're talking to
idea
Little
of
John.
nicking wine from his pantry. Can you believe it?
Well, have you?
Of course I have. But he ain't caught me red-handed. And if he does...
You'll tell him that's not your red hand.
Little John is funny in this. I kind of like that character. He's goofy. But what do you expect? I mean, it's Red... I was going to say Red Robin. No, it's Robin Hood.
Like this, you have nothing to fear. Unless you get on Marion's
Burgers on the
bad
mind,
side
Nord
again by
said.
telling her to cook for you. Even the purest steel and holy water wouldn't help you then.
Time's long past. We've explained things to each other and agreed I wouldn't make this mistake again. Speaking of whom, have you seen her anywhere?
Be at ease. This time no one lured her into a trap. She left to help the locals. She'll be back sooner or later.
That sounds like her. You said you could use my help here?
Yes, there are many things we need. Food, most of them all. A better archer couldn't be found in all of Sherwood. Before you set off to take from the rich, perhaps you could use your skills to aid us.
I'll gladly try out the new bow. Stoke the fire. We're having a roast tonight. I'll leave the
So we
meat
gotta
in
leave the
storage.
meat in the storage.
Everyone in the village is working
Right.
so intensely, a small feast should lift their spirits.
So let's go hunting. A great hunt. So this tells you about the hunting. I've read this before, so I'm not going to go through it all, but basically tells you about how you can press R and you get hunter vision. That will help you with hunting. You can also press I can't remember. I think it's F. Yes, it's F, and that will slow down whatever you're hunting. It will slow it down. Now we're sneaking up over here because there is a camp with humans that are bad. Combat techniques is opening up on us. Ouch. And this talks about how to take care of your health. But we're not worrying about it right now because we're just trying to fight. Okay, let's do it with a sword. It's just, don't worry, dude. It's just a flesh wound. You'll be okay. It's just an arm. You can get back up. I think this one loses his arm too? I don't know. Okay. After we take his loot, let's go go to their camp and go get whatever it is they've got over at the camp. I'm sure they've got something. Check the box! This isn't much, but hey, we'll take it. We earned it. Let's go back this way because I saw a barrel over by this waterfall. Large, sure, that'll be great for cooking. And I think I saw one more thing over by this other waterfall. Okay, now we're hunting. You're right there. Got him. And you see how I slowed it down? You just press F and it's kind of nice. It just slows it down. I know this isn't the only game that has that, but I kind of like it. I mean, I could spend my time not slowing it down, but... And here's a cool thing, too, is you can pick up your arrows as well. You don't necessarily lose your arrows just because you've used them. I like when games implement that. 'Cause I don't like always making arrows. Not because I'm lazy. Okay, because I'm lazy, but also because I don't like having to get the resources. Okay, it's all because I'm lazy. Oh, there's a deer. Oh, no go. Try again. Yay! Give me your meats. We need to bring it back to the villagers. I've got people I gotta take care of. I think the game is very pretty. Like I like the way it looks. The lighting in it is nice. I don't know why even though I shot that through the plants, I still got it, thankfully. I don't know why. Okay, we're putting the meat in the storage. This is part of the quest. So we've got that part of the quest done. Now we need to go talk to Tuck.
Saints and heavens above, you're back safe and sound, good Robin. allow me to ask, how was the matter of our does? Was your hunt successful?
How long have we known each other that you still need to ask? My eyes haven't failed me this time either. I just hope that there's enough for everyone. Please, make sure they have a warm meal today.
By the Blessed Mother, of course it shall be done. Well fed and under your leadership, they will soon take up proper work.
What do you mean by that?
The expansion of our settlement, of course. The merry men are starting to run out of breathing room. You are surrounded with many loyal people. Each of them needs a roof over their head. The more houses there are, the more able bodies we have for work.
I think I know what you're hinting at, Tuck.
Have I become that predictable? In that case, I won't beat about the bush. We need wood to construct homes for the village's inhabitants. There's more of us here with each passing day.
Okay, so we need to build a home. We need 20 pine in the storage. And we need to put stone in there too. It looks like we have the pine and we have the stone. This is more than what we need, but we'll put it all in there. I told y'all this is why I was picking up stones from the get-go. I knew we'd need it for building, like I said. And this is the town building mode. So let's try to figure this out. It's kind of cool that they've implemented like a city building aspect in the game. But what we're doing here is we're taking down the trees before putting up a home. I didn't really know how to put up a home. And I didn't show it here, but basically you move the home around, you put it up on the very large thick tree, as you can see in front of us. And you put them on those trees right there. That's where you put the homes. So let's go check out this home that we built. I didn't mean to like jump off, but let's check out this home. Go to the top. Kind of wish you could go into the home to see more of it, but whatever. For the purposes of having more people come to our village and also making our people happy in our town, we are building it anyways, even though it doesn't seem like I can go in. It'd be cool if I could go into it. Of course, we're going to pick up the stones because we need to keep using it for building.
There you are. I saw the new building. A fine job. I've always believed that carpentry is an exceptional craft.
True. Looks cozy.
Now is the time for the people who live there to get to work. Fortunately, none of them expect a free dinner. We have a few tool production specialists here, and if you build a furnace, you will see that for yourself.
Tuck, are you trying to use some underhanded ploy to send me out into the woods?
God forbid! This time to the quarry. The furnace requires stone. Extract it and watch over the construction. You won't regret it, as we need the tools the furnace provides.
So we need to get a furnace going, but we're going to have to go to the quarry in order to mine some stuff. Take a look at the map. Looks like we've got some more quests in town. Let's pick those up and see if those are more fun. Okay, Marian's got a quest. I'm just checking the barrel one more time. Sorry, I had to do it.
I know it's not in your nature, Marian, but have you had some rest since the escape?
I could ask you the same thing, my dear. The Prince of Thieves needs to rest too.
Now you're just mocking me. The Prince of Thieves.
A little, but mostly worrying. So many sleepless nights have passed to settle here.
There's no end in sight. Are you handling our people all right?
I tended to whom I could with what little there was left in the herbal satchel. I can gather new plants myself, but we need more serious equipment to look after the gravely injured.
Tell me how I can help you.
We have most of the construction materials, as well as the plans. Collect some reed for me. It usually grows by rivers and other bodies of water.
And later,
Look over the construction.
We need to get reeds for Marion. Let's go get the second quest. Or technically the third, because it was Tuck, Marion, and now it looks like it's Little John.
Stop me. I'm hurting all over, Robin.
it's good to see you too, John. What happened?
Oh, something snapped in me back. I can barely bend down.
But that must be normal at your age. Marion will make you a balm for it.
At my age, you forgotten about our meeting on the bridge or what?
You don't forget a blow like that. Although, I have been managing better in fights since then.
Couldn't be any other way with a teacher as excellent
Oh,
as
heck
me.
yeah.
You fancy a little adventure?
And a friend as excellent as you, John. What adventure do you have in mind?
Nothing epic. A few thugs wandered too close and need to have their faces caved in for it. You ready to teach them a lesson? I'll show you where they are.
Need
I'll gladly
need
warm up my bones, and you be sure
need
to
to have their
yours.
faces caved. It's a need.
Excellent.
They
Teeth are
need their
going to fly.
faces caved
Let's
in.
meet at the edge of the village.
So Little John's quest sounds the most fun. I think we're doing Little John's quest because that one sounds the most fun of the three we have. Yo, Little John, let's go. What do you want me to
Finally,
do?
You're here. I'm the one with sore bones here, not you. I saw a camp in this area.
You're fiendishly fast for such a bruiser. What is this camp?
Regular thugs, but they can cause trouble if they find us. Besides, saw them hiding something in the hollow tree.
Now you have my attention, John. No time to waste. Let's get moving.
First things first. Sneak up to the guard there. He's watching the camp and he doesn't look tougher than you, so he shouldn't have a problem.
All right. I'll hide in the grass. This'll be easy.
Okay, so we just have to take out this dude sneakily. The Art of Shadows. You can surprise attack enemies and kill them instantly if you sneak up on them. As long as they're not special or elite. Whether you're visible to your enemies depends on factors such as armor type, skill level, and time of day or light source. And we can also hide in the tall grass and bushes by crouching. Like a lot of other games. The Art of Shadow. Noise is another factor. Yeah, noise will be quiet. Okay, we're being sneaky. Now let's sneak into the grass. And claim our victim. I mean, they deserve it. Remember, they need their faces caved in. That's what Little John said. I trust Little John. If Little John says they need their faces caved in, well, who are we to question it? You're dead. Let me take your loot.